people, welcome back to my channel, Albert JTV. Subscribers, welcome again. Anybody new watching my channel for the first time, hit that subscribe button right there where the watermark is. Click, click, click. Yes, match preview time. Sorry, rephrase that. Match review time. Always getting them mixed up. Yes, Wolves 0, Arsenal 2. Brilliant result, first and foremost. I think if a lot of Arsenal fans are honest, they were not confident going into this game, even before the pandemic, to be honest, and even more so since we came back from the break. Wolves, best form in the league, coming back, haven't lost in 8. Unbeaten in 6, since the return. 2 goals conceded, 1-5. Drawn 1, 16 points out of a possible 18, only 3 points off the top 3. So you can probably imagine us as Arsenal fans are thinking, whoa, trip to the West Midlands. We haven't beaten Wolves since they returned to the Premier League. So yeah, stats-wise, it weren't looking good, to be totally fair. But again, we kept the same system. I obviously thought personnel were changing. It did. Obviously, we found out Pepe wasn't playing due to personal reasons, which you know about. Him being a father for the first time, I believe. So, good luck to him. Again, no Guendouzi or Ozil. So be it. Starting the game now. I thought we almost conceded within the first few minutes. God, dear. Traore went through. Brave play from Martinez coming out quickly off of his line. Arsenal, I thought, was a pretty tight game. Both teams without the ball were pretty compact. We struggled to string any sort of move together, transitioning from the back to the midfield to the forwards. And what was happening in the first half, which I thought was, we were playing with the ball from the full backs, from Tierney back to Kolasinac, then Kolasinac to Luiz to Mustafi to Cedric. Cedric would pass it back to the centre backs. Then centre backs would then pass it into the midfield. But there was no. I don't think anybody was being brave on the ball. Whether it be Luiz coming out, bringing the ball out from the centre back positions, or Mustafi, or Ceballos just taking a chance, and we found it very difficult to link the attack. I thought both teams actually looked pretty compact and pressed well without the ball. More so in the attacking thirds of the pitch. There was one point in the game we had 70% possession, but I think that's more so to the fact that there was a lot of passing from the back, from the goalkeeper to the centre backs to the full backs, and going back to the goalkeeper. So we wasn't making any incisions into the Wolves' final third. I think Tierney got in at one point where he cut the ball back. Unfortunately, nobody was there. If I look away, I'm looking at notes. Give me 2 seconds. And I think the first sort of chance in the match was Nketiah's chance when he took the ball early. Patricio pulls off a decent save where he pushes it onto the post. And that was really the only chance I could think of until I actually thought it was Saka's probably his quietest game for Arsenal this season, but brilliant finish. And the thing I liked about the goal was we was finding it difficult to break Wolves down, but Cedric plays, a hopeful ball into Aubameyang, but it was different. It was something different. Get the ball into the forwards, you never know what could happen. Aubameyang, good first touch, a nice little ball out to Tierney on the left-hand side. Tierney gets a cross in, slight defection, but Saka finished it brilliant. He guided it into the goal. He didn't swing hard at it. He just got enough contact on it to go into the net. And like I said, he was very quiet, but again, he was influential. Again, he gets us to go 1-0 up not long before half time. Tight first half. It was tight. It was very tight, but I thought we just edged it and deserved the lead of the balance of play. Come the second half, Wolves come out firing, which I thought they would, to be totally honest. They brought Jota on within like the first 10 minutes, second half. And what didn't help? Wolves were pretty first 25 minutes. I thought they had a lot of possession of football, got in wide areas. Doherty his long throws are coming in the box. Traore started out pretty well again in the second half, first 5-10 minutes. They didn't really create a chance until Traore had a massive chance, which he lifted over the bar. I credit Martinez a little bit because he came out very, very quickly off his line. So Traore had no time to think about it, had to take it instantly, and he hit it over the bar. I thought the first 25 minutes, second half, our passing was awful, particularly, in my opinion, Ceballos and Kolasinac. The passing, just loose, sloppy, putting us under pressure. And then I have to give Arteta his due. I think a lot of Arsenal fans have been critical in terms of his substitutions, being reactive instead of proactive. But I thought the changes he made were pretty decent. I thought Tierney had quite a decent first half, to be honest with you, and coming before he came off in 55 minutes, I think it was. And then I thought they were good at substitute. I thought Willock not just gave us legs in midfield, but he's a ball carrier. He gets us further up the pitch. So that was a very good substitution. I thought Maitland-Niles did well. I thought he did very well when he came on. He sort of matched Traore for pace, made some key interceptions and got us going up the opposite end of the pitch, got us going forward, so putting Traore on the back foot. And I thought we snuffed, for the last 20 minutes, I thought Traore was pretty quiet, to be totally honest with you. And Lacazette gets the goal in 86 minutes. Brilliant goal. You know what? Lacazette's first goal since February last year. Wow, away goal. Good work by Willock. Good cutback. Connor Cody's caught sleeping. Lacazette, good first touch. Brilliant second touch. In off the post. 2-0. Bob goes your uncle. And then we had a chance to make it 3-0 a minute later with Willock. Didn't connect with it very well. Great unselfish work by Aubameyang laying it off. It was going in, but he didn't make great contact and Neves had cleared it off with the line. And yeah, we got up to 7th in the league, 49 points, a clean sheet. Again, good for confidence. I went for a 2-2 result in my preview. Got it wrong happily. Also just wanted to say, made some summaries. I thought Arsenal pressed well. And when you press well, I mean in terms of knowing when to press and not running aimlessly. Nketiah is very good at that. I must admit, I'll give him his job. I've noticed that about him. Aubameyang presses in the right areas. Saka presses in the right areas. And then the midfield come in and press. They pressed well. Praise Arteta again, proactive with the substitutions. I thought Cedric did okay for his first start. Solid. Yeah, I was impressed. I like what I saw. Again, shout out to Martinez. Again, when you haven't got a lot to do, it's about concentration. He made 2 brave saves in that match. One in the first half to save from Traore. And there was a point where there was a cross in the box. And he came out and smothered it really, really well. Again, calm and assured. Yeah, our first win against a top half side. Wow, that took time to come. Very happy with the performance. Stuck in there. I actually thought the last 10 minutes of the game, or 15 minutes including injury time, we managed the game very well. We snuffed out Wolves and obviously got the second goal, killed the game. Defence-wise, again, clean sheet. Good for them. I actually would give my man in the match to... It might shock a lot of people. Granit Xhaka, I thought it was solid. Broke things up. There's a point in the first half where he gave away a free kick. I didn't think it was a free kick. And I thought he was solid. I thought he commanded the midfield. I thought he was assured. He wasn't rash. Yes, he got a booking, but even I thought he was unlucky with that personally. So yeah, Xhaka was my man in the match. And yeah, we move on to Leicester on Tuesday. Home game, big game again. I still think we've left ourselves a bit too much work to do in terms of Champions League. Europa League is possible. One more thing. Yeah, it's not my twin brother. I've got a haircut. Thank God. 4th of July. I'll remember it for the rest of my life. Brilliant. But yeah, guys, drop your comments down in below. Tell me what you thought of the performance. Who was your man of the match? Was you happy with how proactive Arteta was with the substitutions? So yeah, guys, click like, share, subscribe, drop your comments down below. Love to get your thoughts. This is me, Albert JTV, over and out. # Wolves 0, Arsenal 2. Come on, you Gunners.